Welcome back. If you've just joined us, you're watching the news at 10 on Channels Television, coming to you live from Lagos. A reminder of our top stories. Countdown to Kogi State governorship election, INEC security agencies set to roll. Election observers raise alarm over huge stockpiling of arms ahead of Kogi elections. DPR carries out minister's directive, distributes petroleum products for free in Lagos. And all hostages in the Mali hotel attack in Bamako are free. Well, here are some of the photos that you sent in to us. And let's begin, if you can see it, with this one from Okota area in Lagos. Our eyewitness reporter said he had to wait a very long time on the queue before he was able to buy petrol. He wants the federal government to intervene and end cases of scarcity. Next is this picture sent in from Asaba in Delta State. These are secondary school children sitting on the floor while learning. Our eyewitness reporter wants the Delta State government to provide furniture for this school. The next one shows a bridge which is collapsing along the Yola Mubi Road in Adamawa State. Our eyewitness reporter is advising motorists not to use this route until the bridge is fixed, and is also calling on the appropriate authorities to do something about it. Finally is this picture showing commercial motorcyclists riding against traffic along the Apapa-Oshodi Expressway. Our eyewitness reporter wants traffic regulatory agencies to enforce the law. Thanks a lot for sending in all your pictures, and do send us more. Now, business and commercial activities were shut down as Governor Seriake Dixon took his re-election campaign to some communities in Bayelsa East Senatorial District. The governor was not only praised for his achievements in his first term in office, but also gave assurance of his unflinching support by the people.
Joining the group of Governor Seriake Dixon supporters is Senator Ben Murray Bruce as they move through the communities. They believe the support for the governor is the reward for his hard work.
He's a performing governor. He did a terrific job with what he has at his disposal. He's done better than most states. The challenges are there. It's difficult. The terrain is difficult. The cost of building a road in Bayelsa is 4 times what it costs to build a road in Abuja.
The governor and his campaign train are received by happy indigents in over 15 communities visited. Traditional rulers of Oloibiri and Kolo towns commend Governor Dixon's efforts to bring development to their locality.
We all have agreed to elect him for his own second time. There is no going back. We are ready to back Seriake Dixon to be the second coming governor of Bayelsa State.
And for the governor, he assures the people of better days ahead and urges them to express their gratitude to the PDP for its impact in their communities by voting for him.
This election is not about the governor. This election is not about former president. This election is about you people. This election is about the face of Oba Kingdom. This election is about the face of Bayelsa and the John Nation. Not so.
These efforts from members and supporters of the party is what the governor's campaign front believe is needed for victory to crystallize and come the way of the PDP.
And the All Progressives Congress in Bayelsa State says it'll improve socio-economic conditions in rural communities while focusing on people-oriented initiatives. During the party's campaign in 4 riverine communities in the state, the party's governorship candidate, Timipre Silva, says the state requires a government that can represent the people at the center.
As the Bayelsa governorship elections draw near, the All Progressive Congress has taken its campaign to 4 riverine communities. A boat ride by the campaign train of Mr. Timipre Silva, the team arrives at Agoro community where the leadership of the party in the state moves voters.
We always deliver a minimum of 83% from 1999. And the better date is 5th or the 5th of December. The more people are leading the procession in order to finally pay the
next stop is Ngodo, where the governorship candidate is presented with a special wrapper and lantern as a symbol of a guiding light.
That is light.
Some of the leaders of the community give reasons for supporting the aspirations of Mr. Silva.
In Dixon administration, there is no single project in this community. I want to challenge all the leaders of PDP in this world to come out and point to us the project executed by Dixon administration. Silva is our son, is our adopted son of this community. We are proud of him. Today is historical.
The campaign train makes its next stop at Isampo. Again, Mr. Silva promised that the community will not be neglected by his administration.
Is it in Bayelsa that you want to give the people their life? No! Today is a new day. I have come here with only one simple message. Vote the broom. Because this is the time for the broom revolution. Yes! And if you vote for the broom, you are asking us, giving us mandate to go to Abuja and drag the goodies from Abuja and bring it to our people here. That will be our job.
The campaign makes its final stop at Alaibiri, where supporters received the APC candidate with songs and dance. Amaka Okafo, Channels Television News.
The Sultan of Sokoto, Sa'ad Abubakar III, has urged politicians in Nigeria to remain selfless and focus on improving the lives of the people in their constituencies. He said this while speaking at a reception in his honor hosted by the governor of Ekiti State, Ayodele Fayose. The Sultan also called on leaders to deliver dividends of democracy to the people by shunning political affiliations.
The Sultan of Sokoto, Mohammed Sa'ad Abubakar III, arriving at the Ekiti State Government House. And it's straight to the hall where he is received by the State Governor, Ayo Fayose. When all are seated, Governor Fayose, in his welcome remarks, praises the traditional ruler for the visit and for the spiritual honor accorded an Ekiti son, Alhaji Jamiu Keulere.
What would have brought this array of people, where we can see them in television only, from all parts of the world? They are here because of Ekiti, and symbolized by Alhaji Keulere. We are delighted, we are proudly Ekiti people. We are happy that this kind of opportunity did not escape us.
Elders are to see their respective positions as a trust and not to pursue any selective agenda.
And that's why we always call on all politicians, after elections, please put politics aside, put hands together and move our communities forward. When you start fighting one another over offices that have already been destined and given to people by God, it looks as though you are fighting God himself. But come together, put hands together, help and move the country, help and move the states, help and move our communities forward.
Nigerians will be waiting to see how politicians will act on this advice for the nation to move forward.
The Taraba State Governor Darius Ishaku has restated his confidence in the country's judiciary and the rule of law, and he's challenging the tribunal judgment on his election at the appeal court. Mr. Ishaku, who was addressing members of the People's Democratic Party in Jalingo, urged the residents to remain calm as the mandate given to him will be restored, he says.
Shortly after the judgment by the Taraba State Governorship Election Tribunal nullifying the victory of Mr. Darius Ishaku, the People's Democratic Party and its candidate began consulting with lawyers to appeal the judgment of the tribunal. The legal battle had taken the governor away from the state, and now he is back to continue with his official duties pending the outcome of his appeal. Here to receive him are party faithful and his supporters at the Taraba airport, and later at this reception where the governor appeals to the people to remain calm.
Taraba State, our dear state, you have elected the person you wanted. I must assure you that the voice of the people is the voice of God.
You have casted your vote in the daylight, and a thief in connivance with others wants to snatch it from the back. I want to assure you, God is not a partial God. What he has done in the daylight, God will reaffirm this commitment and the voting you have given to me. God is going to confirm it.
For the Speaker of the Taraba State House of Assembly, there's reason to believe that justice will prevail at the end.
We are here to reaffirm our support for the mandate the people of this state gave him. So, we are here also to tell the people of this state that we believe in rule of law. This is just one leg of the judiciary, and we trust and we believe in the judiciary that at the end of the day, justice will be done.
The supporters of the governor also exude the same confidence.
We have to come back in mass and welcome him so that the nation entirely will know that this is the person, the right person we voted for.
As the people of Taraba State await the appeal court judgment, they may do well to heed the governor's advice, and that's to avoid any act that may cause the breakdown of law and order, thereby hampering the development of the state.
When the news at 10 returns, Nigeria Labour Congress demands increase in wages for workers. You join us again.